happened by accident.
Hello, we are back with part 2 of the Final Fantasy VII playthrough. That's right, boys and girls. We're going to carry on with this quest. We're going to go deep undercover. 80s reference. 80s. Yeah, we're going to carry on with this almighty. I keep saying that almighty quest. Get some other descriptive words. You know, read the thesaurus. There are probably idiots out there that think the thesaurus is a dinosaur. Wow, that's a good joke. I've never heard that 800 billion times. Mr. just, thinks that the 1950s happened. I don't know. Yep, here we go. We're going to get into some good old-fashioned role-playing game greatness. And we're going to do that right now with Final Fantasy. Okay. Where we left off, we're still fairly early into the game. So we're in a location called the Sector 5 Reactor. So we started off the game blowing up one particular reactor, which is this type of, not a nuclear reactor. No, it's a particular type of in-game unique invention, which is a reactor that sucks the literal life force out of the planet and uses it as energy, but it's killing the planet slowly but surely. And the Shinra Corporation is making a lot of money out of that, and they basically sort of run the world. They're like a sort of an energy corporation and a military force and a government all in one. They've become a bit of a, superpower in that way. And our main character, Cloud, is the mercenary loner who just wants to be left alone. Surprisingly, for a loner. And so he's going to, Cloud, our main character, he's joined up with, reluctantly, sort of only for money at this stage, joined up with a terrorist group called Avalanche, who are essentially just freedom fighters trying to stop Shinra from sucking the life force out of the planet. And let's see how that goes for them, because there's a long road ahead, and there's still many characters to meet, many adventures to be had, many battles to be won, many bosses to be overcome. Why is it not? It's not responding to my controller now. Oh my god. Yesterday it was fine, but the controls were weird, and now it's doing this. How interesting. Oh, my sweet nocturnal Jesus. Let's disconnect the controller and reconnect it. You don't have to use the controller, but it's how it's meant to be done, It's just what you're meant to be doing. It's a controller game. It's PlayStation 1, Says it's connected. Oh my god, man. Why does it not want to load? Like, just every time. It's got to have something going on with it. Here we go. I had to restart it. Bring. Here we're back. Back in black. Okay, let's do this. Sneaking through tunnels and locations. Sweet! Taking a different point of access this time. Pretty sure this is the way we're going to go. It's kind of exactly the same thing, really. Just a slightly different entry point to the first reactor. Ooh, random battle. Let's randomly battle. Oh, these guys, I remember them. Crazy kind of like, are these like soldiers that you have hanging around? You're like Reactor? Like these just seem like monsters? Like what are they doing hanging around? Number 5 reactor. Let's do it. Do it now. Come on. He's having another one of his headaches that he has as he remembers things from the past. What do we have here? He remembers Tifa. It's the female character that's sort of along on the journey with us in the present day. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, soldier, maker reactor, Shinra. I hate them all. That heartbeat. Tifa, No, forget. Come on, let's hurry. Digital sound, digital sound, digital sound. But then you try leave and it gets complicated. Oh look, a lot of gun turrets. So were they just sitting there, were they? Or did they come walking along? How does that work? Oh, you've never heard of walking gun turrets before? You've never been to Ukraine. You've probably never been to Singapore. They were just annoying, just because you've got to wait for their turns to occur. But they don't do a lot, you know? I always get a kick out of that little kind of like maneuver. Want to try save his limit break? Because I'm pretty sure there's like a boss battle coming up. Another boss battle, you say? Well, gee, Jiminy Jillikers. Use Le Potion to bring back your health. Keep saving anytime you get an opportunity to save, just do it. I love there's some games, like I think it's Resident Evil, at least the first like 2 or 3 of them. I think, yeah, like at least the first 3 of them, it tells you like how many times you've saved. Like it's almost like, oh yeah, look, I've got this save point, you know, here, like this, you know, look where I'm up to, I'm at the end of the game, like I've basically clocked it, and you can try to show off to your friends, like look at my save game file, and then they can go, oh yeah, but look, you've saved like 50 times, loser, like. Stairs, I think, is the way out. They wouldn't put those stairs just for any reason. They must be there to use, surely. Another battle. I'll just use it. Limit breaks come along pretty easily, so especially in boss battles. Oh, he missed! Oh no, the Mark 5! Speed Racer. Oh, he missed again. What is going on? We're getting shit at the... Oh, he's got, blind darkness or something over him. He's got a status effect. I noticed some glowing there. I think that only happens during the battle. There are some status effects that carry over, so if you go and look at the screen here, the main sort of, the character menu, inventory menu, whatever you want to call it, and it would show you on the menu up here, you know, like over Barrett or whichever character, like where the, you know, what it, you know, thing they have wrong with them. But I think poison carries over, like it goes, it carries on outside of battle, but that darkness thing, whatever it was, that only lasts during the battle. Something I didn't like about Final Fantasy 13, that I can't remember if the 2nd and 3rd one did it. They probably did, but I remember I never played the 3rd Final Fantasy 13. I played the sequel. And I don't remember that being really that different, although they claimed it to be. The Final Fantasy 13, like, you didn't really change weapons that I remember. I don't think you did. I think you, like, just leveled up, but you also didn't go to towns to buy stuff, like weapons or armor, as I said. And so there was a lot more of a streamlined... It was like watching a movie that you occasionally interacted with. People gave Metal Gear Solid 4 crap for that, and it's like, well, to be honest, Final Fantasy 13 was a lot worse for it, because I swear at the end of every battle, your characters would just go back to full health, so you only had to worry about healing during a battle. You know, so it was just a totally streamlined sort of lack of, like, what became of it? You know, there was nothing to do. You were just sort of watching it and occasionally just pressing buttons. And I think you also only really controlled your main character. Like, in every Final Fantasy game, you generally, or at least 7 onwards definitely, you have to have, like, there's a main character that you generally have to have in your team. And this game being Cloud. And some of them let you have 3 people in your team, some of them let you have 4. Like, I think Final Fantasy 9, they let you have 4 in your team, I believe. I might be wrong there, but I think it, yeah, I might be right there. I think that you have 4 in your team. But, the difference, though, with 13 was that you only, like, controlled really your character. And I think you just gave your other characters sort of, like, personality, you know, attitudes of, like, okay, you be defensive or you do whatever. And something I do have to compliment 7, the remake of 7 on, as I said in the previous streams, not just the graphics, but they made everything look really great and gave it the scale and everything how it looked. It was all, I love that. They messed with the story, which was an absolute embarrassment, but the gameplay was really good. They finally figured out how to meld that fast-moving movement that the characters would be doing when they're battling each other with all their weapons and spells and stuff. But they retained that original sort of style of how you controlled the characters in a sort of turn-based way, and also that you control most of the characters. So it was a pretty good fusion, I do have to say, of both worlds. Oh, here we go. Shinra forces. Shinra soldiers, I should say. It's the boss of the company. You're like, holy hell, what's he doing here? For him to be showing up like, oh shit, this isn't good. Such a waste of good fireworks, just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin? That's all you can say? Vermin? Shinra the vermin for killing the planet. Guess that'd make you King Vermin, so shut up, jackass. You are beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. But I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all. It's funny, you don't know what their voices are like in the original, so you can sort of attribute anything to them, really. Big robot, Airbuster. Meet Airbuster, a techno-soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno-soldier. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Wait, President. Yo, Cloud, we gotta do something about him. This is from Soldier? No way, it's just a machine. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna bust him up. Probably the best track from one of the best tracks from this music right here. Love it. So amazing. Big shot. Boom. That was a lot of damage, below early on. Turn function non-operational. Program 1, operation. Big bomber. Hiroshima. No, Barrett! Rear gun, fire! Oh, is he already gone? I took care of him pretty quickly. Had to put an end to the music, unfortunately. Boom! Jesus. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Oh, God. Hey, you gonna be alright? You were a about yourselves. I'm alright. Alright, sorry about all this. Stop talking like this is the end. Okay, hold on. Is he gonna do the voices to the whole thing? I might. I might. We'll see how it goes. See how I feel. When I can be bothered, basically. You know. You alright? Can you hear me? Yeah? Back then, I only got scraped knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean by back then? What about now? Who is he talking? Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself now. I'll try. Oh, it moved. How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello, hello. Hey, who are you? Hey, who over there? Over there. Yeah, she is the flower girl. A.K.A. Aerith? Edith. You okay? Such an iconic haircut that he's got as well. Yeah, how did he survive that? It's kind of the insanity. If he fell from way up the fuck high, came all the way down, crashed through the roof of a church, and then fell, so he not only fell the distance from where he was, then smashed through the roof of the church, and then landed in a flower bed in the church that's randomly in the church itself, and survived. It's like, oh right, okay, when we're not sort of really looking at that and going, oh shit, that's a bit super powered, maybe something's there. And I went with the old school animation. There's slightly more refined, not animation, graphics. It's not that much better, but it's if we're going to play this game, it's like we want to go OG, because the graphics also doesn't enhance them by really that much. But something like Halo, when I was playing that, it's a huge difference. So I was like, yeah, let's go with the new one. You're the slum drunk. It is funny when there's sometimes little choices that it lets you make. They don't really make that radically different of a path narratively, but it's just funny that it would give you those little choices of dialogue options, which is just a little tease of where we are now in video games, where some of those Bethesda games where it's like, good God, Starfield, where people can criticize it for a lot of stuff, obviously, but one of the things it does really great is there's a lot of different dialogue. There's a great dialogue tree of branching out of options of this way, that way, that things can go, and it still follows a certain kind of path to it, but there's just a lot of variety and possibility that you can take with the way you talk to people. I'll just be a minute. Yeah, just look around, because they're all covered in fucking broken wood now. Just a little longer. Oh, now that you mention it, my name is Eris. There we go. Yeah, it's Eris in the Western version. We're not going to do that though. We're going to go with tradition. We're going to go with the actual one, Aerith. I'm Aerith, the flower girl, because that's what she's called. That's what she's called in the Japanese version of the game, which is the real version of the game, I would argue, because it's made by Japanese people and a Japanese company. So that's the real version. It's like Resident Evil, where the actual name of Resident Evil, like the video games, is called Biohazard, which is quite a different name. And then in the Western world, they're like, oh no, I got to change that. It's like, why? It's like, oh, it's just, gotta be different. And it's like, okay, what are you going to call it? Resident Evil. And you're like, get the fuck out of town. What is that? What even in the hell is that? Don't mind me. Say, Cloud, have you ever been a bodyguard? You can do anything, right? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. It'll cost you. How about if I go out with you once? Cloud is just a ladies' man, the reluctant ladies' man. All the women want him, and he's just like, why are women always after me? Like, that sort of, I feel like that sort of feeling of like video game died out, where it's just like you can't have men be like that in a game now. Oh yeah, I know you. That uniform. Shinra soldiers behind him. Shut up, Shinra spy. Reno, want him taken out? Hey, Reno, want him taken out? I haven't decided yet. Don't fight here. You'll ruin the flowers. You can't fight here. This is the war room. The exit is back there. That's what I imagine their voices are like. Yeah, that's their voices. Yeah, shame Shinra. They were Mako eyes. Yeah, all right, come on, get to work. Oh, don't step on the flowers. You just stepped on them yourself. They're ruined. There they are, over there. Cloud, that one. What should we do? Let's just do big gigantic jumps that aren't passable. But then again, you did survive a gigantic fall through the roof of a church and a crash landing, and you don't even seem to be injured whatsoever from it. The Ancient is getting away! Attack! Aerith! Think we killed him? They never should have fought us. Just in the moment, I'm just suddenly trying to attribute different voices to them. What's that? Run. Is that the one I want to go for? Yeah, push it then. Oh. Got a random battle and it's not even the soldiers. What is this? Come on. These little weird spiky troll creatures. Imagine if you came across that thing. Like, sorry, that was you. You're in this church all the time, and these bloody little things are upstairs. Oh, they're just hanging around. Like, oh, I don't know what is going on. It's supposedly a city that people live in, and there's just these monster creatures all over the place. You think they'd sort this out? Bloody disgraced council needs to do something about that. Ah, fuck! Wrong one. Whoopsa-doopsa. Now I've got to fight a soldier as her. Oh no, it's actually, it looked like a soldier. When it was running at them, it was a human being. Now it's two blue lion creatures. Or sorry, tigers or whatever. Actually, they're more like cheetahs, if you look at the shape of the head and the physiology. Bang! Look at the weak attack that she does. Because she's like the healing character. She's all about sort of, being a support character. So the fact she's on her own is kind of like a, oh no, I'm vulnerable. What's a girl to do? How about instead of like whacking them over their head with it, how about you like thrust it down their throat and turn them into a fucking kebab? I think that's what they're called, right? Kebabs, all the meat on a stick. Is that what that's called? it's like it's got a tentacle coming out the back of its head. If it doesn't have enough already, it's also got that going on with it. It was like Shelob the Spider in Lord of the Rings Return of the King, the third movie. There's that giant spider, which is enough of a threat already, it can eat the hell out of you. But then it has that big stinging thing. It's like, hang on, this is a bit like, what's going on here? I think that was the one. Oh, all right. Here we go. Got her away. Sometimes I've done that really well where you drop the barrels on them. I did not do this that time. I mucked that up, I did a little bit, Jenny. I'm not good at playing video games, Jenny. And then look how huge they are on the roof of that church, like the scale of it. Like, yeah, they're trying, you know, but they're very tall, considering how big that building seemed to be on the inside, you know, and then all of a sudden, there's a bit of a TARDIS, you know. There must have been a reason why they're after you. No, not really, it's just, you know, just men, just trying to, you know, do the worst that they can do. I'm not one of those guys who's like, oh, men are a problem. You know, there's something I want to say, but we can't say, you know, on YouTube. We all know what we think. It's like, there's clearly a bigger reason why they're actually after her in terms of the story, but just like, if she has to play it off, like, nah, they just wanted me, you know, they just wanted this ass. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's believable. Look at her doing a little, like, oh, big effort to do a little jumps. If you go outside dressed like that. I didn't know Mel Gibson was playing this video game with me. I didn't realise that he was here, accompanying us. How you doing, Mel? You good? Right, fucking dinosaurs. Alright, let's go. Come on. Enough talkies. And there's a lot of talking in this game, but like, you know, let's keep the ball rolling. I can do enough talking anyway. Woo! Finally made it off. And see, it all looks like a crapper of a place. It does look like a legit slum, because that's basically what it is. But then, you go... Is it through here? Yeah, it is this direction, but I'm not at that place just yet. Can't go through there at the moment. There's a couple of people sitting there, be like, no, I'm in the way. Bah, not coming through here. Brr. Get out the way. One of the weird little noises that you do hear, the dog barking when you go up to it, or if you go up to a cat. This place, where it's like, hang on, we were just in... I feel like we were just in Mogadishu just a second ago, and now we're in like Hobbiton, like just from one screen to another. Like there's not sort of a transition of environments. Like no, just from downtown Black Hawk Down to all of a sudden to, you know, Hobbiton the Shire. Oh, make sure you don't use all the Worcestershire sauce. Gotta save it, there's a war on. Pick up all the items. Be a good boy. Come on, laddies. Your mum's like, what have you been out doing? Bodyguard. What do you mean bodyguard? What is this? Elmira. What sort of a name is that? Elmira. Hello, woman that was born before 1911. You've never heard about the tragedy of the Titanic, have you? Wow, let me fill you in on the decades and decades of, you know, events that you've missed out on. Including the fact that your name is now ancient as shit. And is that a TV up on that thing there? See that up on that cabinet on the right hand side there? Is that a TV? Like, I know it's the 90s that this video game was made in, but shit. Look at the size of that TV. I get that they were big. I had them. Like, I had a big TV like that, but golly gosh, man. That's why, like, back in the day, you know, like, there was, like, more than one movie that, like, used to, but, like, in, was it Grosse Pointe Blank, when, like, John Cusack drops a TV onto Dan Aykroyd's head? Or in Scream, they do the same thing in the first Scream. Matthew Lillard gets a TV dropped on his head by, what's her name? I was going to, Sydney Prescott's the character, but what's her name? Neve Campbell. It's, yeah, just something you can't do now, like, you know. You could probably, like, drop one of these flat screen TVs on someone's head from a good height, and they'd go, ah! Ow! Ah, what'd you do that for? Who throws a shoe at a person? Dick? You know, like Austin Powers, when the shoe bad guy throws a shoe at him. Yeah, no, we didn't. I'm glad you described it more. We didn't. We were clueless until you filled us in. I don't know how to say this, but could you please leave here tonight without telling Aerith? Yeah, no worries, random lady who is the mother of the random girl who I just saved from getting just kidnapped by government forces. Yeah, I'll just walk away. Yeah, no worries, no worries. All the best. All the best with your life. Guten Abend. Meanwhile, I'm going to go upstairs and ravage your daughter. Oh, there's 2 bedrooms, are there? Oh, okay, well, where's Mum sleeping? Because if I'm sleeping in one of the beds and you're sleeping in the other bed, where's Mum sleeping? Oh, she doesn't sleep. She's just an android that walks around. She doesn't do anything. Like, she doesn't need sort of human sustenance or, you know, recuperation. I think those are like memories in his head or something. This is his mum, I believe. I bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. Oh, I bet there's real runaround Sue. A lot of temptations in the big city. Feel a lot better if you just settle down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright, Mom. Leave me alone. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. Who goes for an older girlfriend? What sort of fantasy universe is this? Oh, it is a fantasy world? Oh, okay. Yep, I understand. Okay. Makes sense now. Now, she's in that bedroom there. We walk down and she is in there. And where's the mum? Oh no, she's just gone again. She's stuffed off to the pub. That's where she's gone. She's getting lacquered up, having a wee schwally. Having a wee schwally, doing the boozer. Is that you? Having a wee boozer. Wee schwally. Schwally partly. Roo, roo. Yeah, that's and the 1 buck's enough, dog. I don't want to hear 2 out of you. Those people have moved their fat asses down. Oh, looky what we have here. The girl is somehow there. How did she get past us? It's almost as if she can teleport. You're one of those teleporting girls, aren't you? I've heard about you in the newspapers. What did you hear? I heard that you can teleport. Yeah. Nothing more than that, really. It's a short article. Holy hell, look at these things. If I'm going to fight one of those things, I want to be wearing like 3 sets of pants, because they just look like they're made to bite your dick off. Braver! She actually already attacked it, so I probably should have used that on another one. But oh well. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, see, her attacks don't do a lot anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But sometimes you've got to think about that. Go, hang on, I've already attacked that one. So I'm going to use a limit break, and I know it's going to kill someone. I should use it on someone else. Otherwise, that first attack kind of becomes a bit pointless. Healing Wind. Now she gets to use her power. Boom! Full health! Alrighty then. Oh, another random battle. Only took how many steps? Oh, it's more of them. Good God. You'd almost think that this place shouldn't be, walked through until maybe someone does something about this. No, it's just a part of the city. We just allow monsters to just be everywhere. Oh, but it's inside the city. Yeah, and what's the problem? The problem is there's monsters everywhere. How about you'll do something about that shit? Braver! Wham! Guten Abend, mein Herr. All your base belong to us now. Now there's only one of the little buggers left. And the little who's? You got to do 2 attacks for some bullshit. That's not right. That's not fair. I'm gonna write that down and protest that in the handbook of unfairness. Write a letter to the governor. Make a big song and dance. Go to Washington. She got magic? No, she does not. And I'm out of potions. Whoopsie doopsies. Maybe I should have put the healing spell, the healing materia, magic into what's his name? I thought I had to use that. I thought you had to use that to do something. Oh look, we're fighting a house. What is this, like the 3rd generation of Pokemon? What should we do now? Oh, what if it's house? Oh yeah, what's he gonna be called? Housey. Oh, really? No shit. Wow. I'm fucking surprised. Oh, it's got arms and rockets coming out of rocket boosters coming out the back of it. Is it a house or is it some sort of a attack drone? Hell press. Never had a house land on me before. Now I feel like the Wicked Witch. Boom. That's one violent house. I've never accused a house of assault before, but first time for everything. Never judge a house by its letterbox. That's what I always say. Do you? You always say that, do you? That's a routine saying for you? Yeah, I do. Yes. You never heard me say that? Oh no, it's not one of those locations. There's locations like that coming up somewhere. I know where you've got to move some things around. I think I'm thinking of the train yard. Whatever will I do? Isn't that what you want me to say? Go on to Sector 7. What do you mean in the way? Nothing at all. Oh, I'm just a silly young girl. Just hoping a boy would notice her. Some sort of decimated playground. Post-apocalyptic playgrounds. Only on Discovery. Followed by Shark Week. What rank were you? Rank? In soldier. Oh, I was the best one. Yeah, first class. Oh, really? You're the best? Yeah, no, yeah. I've got 12 black belts. Yeah. I got insane Wolverine slaying skills. That's what I was doing over the summer holidays. I was just out there slaying Wolverines with my bare hands. Probably knew him. What was his name? It's a small world, it turns out. I'll say that. Oh, look, this is another creature or another name that we didn't know. That's called a chocobo. But before they had voice acting, I didn't know it was called a chocobo. I thought it was a chocobo. Because I was thinking, like chocolate, chocobo. But it's chocobo, apparently. Boom. Yeah, that was Tifa on the back of that cart. It was a chocobo, because they're like horses in this world. Horses don't seem to exist in Final Fantasy. Instead, they have chocobos. The cutest, coolest version of the emu ostrich type of family. Oh, that's one of your friends? Oh, we'd better just run off. Bum ba ba dum, bum ba ba dum, bum ba ba dum, bum ba dum, bum ba dum, bum ba ba dum, bum ba dum. South. Well, that makes sense. We just came from the south. This place is scary in a lot of ways, especially for a girl. We've got to find Tifa fast. I remember this location. Items. First thing first. Blip, blip. Broken. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think you ever actually get to use the thing there. I forgot about that. It's just some random crap. Like, well, if it's broken, why does the machine gun need to make me retreat by shooting at my feet? Hey, that rhymes. Is that a crime? Yeah, it is a crime. You're off to jail. Hey, you two, why don't you get a rest? I just literally walked out from having a rest in there. Can you just, like, quit with the sales pitch, mate? Whoa! Don't just stand there, say something. Here's the shop that sells the things. Let's buy 20 potions. I've got to make sure it's round numbers. Why don't you buy 21 or 19? No, it's got to be 20. Anything I want to sell? No, there's nothing I want to sell at the moment here. Keeping it all to myself. Save the game. Always got to save the game. Wall Market. That's the place. Oh, what should I do? Just buy it? Oh. Spend all my week's pay on one dress? Oh, I'd be a silly dame to do that. Iron Bangle. What I'll do is I'll equip her with it. She needs the defense. Oh shit, we do have the restore materia. Okay. Let's give that to her. Hersies. Hersies McQuirsies. Alrighty then. What was in here? Is this another shop? It's laying a bit erotically there. Like, hey mate, why don't you get off your ass and sort of... We're closed now. Oh, okay. See you later then. I'll take my business elsewhere. Take it down Main Street. That'll do me a better deal in this backstore dive. Couple of shops here, I think. Oh, that's the food place. Don't need to worry about that just yet. Machine gun. Oh, take a guess at what's in here, and you find it. Oh, it's actually a gardening store. Okay, that was a Mr. It. Okay, let's do some changing of equipment. Upgrade to that. There's nothing else I really need to... Oh yeah, the weapon. That's right. I love it when you go into like a shop in a video game and you can just immediately go into the menu. I hate when there's like a lot of dialogue before you get to it. Most of the time they have a little bit, like a smidge, but I hate when there's a lot of it. It's like, hang on, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Oh, lets me sell her weapon. Guard stick. Normally doesn't let you sell the first weapon. It lets you do that for her. Interesting. Oh, very, very interesting, yeah. So there's nothing else I really want to buy. I don't have those characters with me at the moment, so I'll leave that alone. You want some? Yeah, I could have spent money with you, but you wanted to make a fuss. So I took it elsewhere. Don Corneo. The Don doesn't like men, so get the hell out of here. Oh, that's why he keeps you around, is it? Eh? Is it, miss? Like, I'm a guy. It's like, oh, but you said he doesn't like guys. Your story's caving in already. You got more plot holes than Avatar 2. Try to remember, you got to go somewhere to sort of activate the mission. There's sort of like a... There's something that you sort of have to do around here, and I can't exactly remember what it is to activate the... get the thing going. You got to do a few things around here. You got to see a man or two about a 3 or 4. The shop down on the right. Oh yeah, this place. Yeah. This is the actual club. Basically like a strip club, dancing club kind of place, I think. It's no strip club. Strip clubs are full of hussies. These are dancing girls, you know. Put their legs up and down for the troops. Give them the inspiration so they can go fight the war effort. Here we go. This is it. Don Corneo's mansion. Oh, come on. Private club. Only members can go in. What the hell, you look? This ain't no fucking show. I'm busy right now. I feel like there's gonna be a fight. Hey, aren't you... What? You're Tifa's childhood friend, and you brought a new girlfriend to a place like this? He knows all that. God, he knows a lot. Hey, aren't you... Oh, I'm repeating it now. Get away from here, I'm just repeating the conversation. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, you got a cute one with you. And she starts laughing. First, we need to find out if Tifa's alright. What's so funny, Aerith? Cloud, why don't you dress up like a girl? It's the only way. What? This is 1997 and you're telling me to dress up like a girl. Lady, do you know how much trouble you're getting yourself into? Asking silly questions like that. Going the right way for a slap across the foreshores. Send you off to Mardi Gras. Nothing but a Mars bar. Someone's on the toilet. Oh god. Don't look! Don't look at me! I think you're gonna get some medicine for them, if I remember correctly. There's a few little tasks you gotta do. One of these places is a little medicine. Yeah, this bit. It's got the little sort of doormat with the pill on it. This is the way he walks in. Don't just stand there. It's like, well, you just keep saying the exact same thing again and again. Wow. Wowzers. How did I get it again? Z's. Here we go. Now I can talk to this person. Why? Aerith. Gosh. Sorry, lady. Now here's the thing. The vending machine. Can't ask a lady to do such a thing and be out of order. Gotta go do these things yourself. Get a man to do it. Get out of my way. Trying to sell your wares to me. Bam. Buy the one for 200 gil. Can't remember what the difference makes if you buy whichever one. I think I'll just buy the most expensive one and see how that turns out. Thank you very much. Come again. Bloody shop was that again? Was it that one? No. I've already forgotten. What shop did I just go into before? There it is. Oh, really? Oh, thanks, sir. Thank you for being a friend. Went to the vending machine and back again. Your hair is blonde and it sticks up like you're in a tornado. That doesn't rhyme at all. Diamond tiara. That's part of the outfit that you get for making them look like a girl. Like a girly girl. Excusez-moi, I'd like to get a dress. It'll take a little time. Well, my father, the owner, has been in a slump lately. You see, he makes all the dresses. And where's your father? He's probably plastered at the bar. Well, you're very frank, aren't you? No wonder your father hates you. You just go throwing that information all over town. Like the worst spy ever. Won't you help me bring him back? It sounds like your dad's gone. Sounds like he's gone. Your dad's suffering from a little thing called alcoholism. Got any medicine for you? I'm too hyper. Ugh. Is that what I need to buy? I need to buy hyper? I can't remember if it was that specific. Specific. Can't remember if it was that specific. Donkey. Sorry, donkey. Have a seat over here. Have a sit down. Put your feet up and fill your tummy. Today's special. I think you get it. I think they give it to you, something to you if you buy the special. Oh, let me just cook it. It'll just take a second. Oh, look, all of a sudden it's ready. Oh, wow. It was like it was pre-prepared for the scene. Here's an item coupon for the pharmacy. It's our last coupon. The pharmacy. Is that where you use this? Look. Nah. Maybe it wasn't there. Whoa, don't just stand there, say something. Oh, you have a coupon? Please select any one medicine you like. Digestive. I don't know what happens if you pick the other ones. What happens then? I never tried that. I never went down those paths of the multiverse. Hey, someone's in here. Give her medicine. I think that's the father, the one who's waiting to go in the toilet. Oh my god! Oh, it's all coming out like lava. Oh, it's like Mount Doom at the end of Lord of the Rings. Oh my gosh, can't control it. It's like a river that suddenly experienced a high level of flooding. Goodness gracious me. Oh, I'm repeating the dialogue. Get away from it. Get away from it now. I must have to actually talk to them in the toilet. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum. Whoops. Whoop it up, There's like 2 food places here. Oh, this is the guy. Says, are you the father of the girl at the clothing store? I own the clothes shop and I ain't your father. I didn't say that. Make me some clothes. I want you to make me a nice pretty dress. Oh, he's one of those sorts of boys, is he? He's all 1s and 3s and 5s. Why couldn't you be 2s, 4s and 6s? Something that feels soft and shiny. Shimmers. Like a diamond in the sunshine on the beach. There it is. Oh, your hair's ready. Try it on. He's like, oh god, I'm going to have to put on a dress. The embarrassment. Oh, the pain of it all. Oh, young William. Oh, the Jupiter 2, young William. You're going to make... Oh. Don't let them make you wear a dress, young William. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Cross-dressing in this area. The gym. The gime? What the hell's a gime? Oh, a gime. Bum, ba-dum, bo, ba-do, bo, bo. Gym. Let's back up the top. So what do you think? Laid back gym or cool hip gym? Funny, I remember this area took me ages when I first played it because you're just like, where am I meant to be going and what am I meant? You're just talking to people and trying to figure out what direction you're supposed to be heading in. Dun 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 bum ba-dum bum. Big Bro, what a name. My name's Big Bro. Where's Small Bro? Normally they would call you Big Bro if there's like a comparative, you know, if there's an opposite. The beautiful bro. Does he dress up as a woman, does he? Very progressive for the time, wasn't it? 1997. Switch, cancel, and OK. Ah, shit. What buttons are they meant to be, man? Good God. Switch, cancel, OK. Let's just try it. You can keep doing it, so it's fine. Yeah, I got it. Just because the controls are different and like what it's making me use, so I've got to like know what I need to do. Yeah, I got it down. Come on. You had 13 squads. Now let's begin the real thing. This is how men decide things. This is how men negotiate, you see? We either use war or we use squats. It's one or the other, lady. He had 16 squats and you had 21 squats. You're really something. Okay, man of my word. Here you are. Receive key item, blonde wig. He's already got blonde hair. Why don't they just change his hair? Oh my god, she just bashed the hell out of him. Don't cry just because you lost. Well, she's a violent person, isn't she? Hey lady, you know that domestic violence isn't okay. How dare you? How dare you, lady? How dare you bring that sort of disease and sickness round here? You're disgusting. Oh no, wrong place. You've gone into the wrong place, mate, alright? You need to turn around and go back to where you belong. Hey, go back to the dress shop. Put all your clothes on. Ain't you gonna change? Okay, I'm ready. Definitely the quickest I've ever done this part of the game, for sure. And we're coming almost to the end of the stream. Oh, after making a dress for a man, my father's got all the motivation he needs now. Turned out that making a dress for a man was the cure to alcoholism. Oh, is that right, Brian? Is that right? Oh, yes, you made a dress for yourself there, Brian. Oh, it's doing very good. Yeah. Oh, just gonna put on a dress. Maybe a little blonde wig. Yeah. Maybe put a little bit of a diamond tiara on there. Yeah. Yes, Brian. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes. Yeah. Oh, they don't need to make a dress for her. Oh, because he's so different as being a man. He does look fairly skinny, but I think he has muscles. He does have a few muscles because he can swing that sword around so effortlessly. My name's Forrest Gump. My favorite video game's Final Fantasy VII. I just like all them pretty colors. Oh, look at this man walking all over town wearing a dress. I have to start calling you Runaround Sue. There we go. Rock and roll. Gonna go infiltrate a dirty, salacious man's mansion, dressed as a woman. We're going deep, 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 deep undercover. Damn, your friend's hot too. Come in, come in. Two ladies coming through. Yes, that's right. Ladies. Wow, look at this very feng shui. I like the dragon. Speaking of which, this conversation's dragon. I wonder where she is. Oh, there she is. She runs away like hides. She's like, oh no, I'm scared. She'll see me. Look at that thing, like he ties people up down there to that. This guy's a nutter. Look at all the stuff that he's into. Look at this, man. And he's got the coals over there burning in the corner. Like, what is that about? Don Corneo's into some sick shit. Y'all a bunch of filthy motherfuckers, ain't you? Poor Cloud, having to stand here and listen to both of us call him nothing. Right, Cloud? Cloud? Is that you? Oh my God, said Janice. Why are you dressed like that and what are you doing here? Never mind. Never mind. Don't quit. Don't worry about that. What happened to you after the fall? Are you hurt? Nah, I was fine. I fell like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of feet and then I crash landed straight through the roof of a church and slammed down into the floor. But I landed on some flowers, so I'm perfectly fine. There's no permanent damage or I didn't lose any health at all. No, nothing wrong. Yeah, I'll just plug my ears. I'm glad you're okay, thanks. What happened? The weird man. He was a strange man. Acted strange. Strangest man to ever strange and all estranged him. Well, I made it here, but now I'm stuck. Yeah, no shit. Corneo's looking for a bride. Really? He wants just a bride. He wants to settle down. This guy looks like he's into some sick shit that, like, will never be appeased. And so, like, he thinks he's going to be content with one woman. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Man, this boy never appreciated French vanilla ice cream. I grew up in the slums. I'm used to danger. Are you? Because you seem a bit vulnerable, lady. No offence intended, but you seem like you've got a bit of the vulnerables about you. Miss Aerith. Just call me Aerith. Hey, what are you doing now? It's time, ladies. The dawn is waiting. Told you not to wander around. I tell you, a woman nowadays. God, always going where they shouldn't. They're like jackals, hyenas, coyotes. The dawn's waiting in this room. Okay. Alright, ladies, line up in front of the Don. That's what I was trying to do, but you wouldn't let me interact with him across the table. Bam? Are you a frog? You're bouncing around like a ribbitin' little son of a bitch. Which girl should I choose? Depending on what you sort of choose about the soft or the shiny and all that stuff, depends on, I think, which one he picks. Boom. Woohoo, I've made up my mind. And he could still pick another one. He doesn't necessarily pick who's in front of him. Yeah, there we go. And I think the two others, you can have the rest. And they're like, yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for the free snatchies. Snashy washies. Oh, we're gonna have all the snashy washies. What is he talking about? What is he saying right now? He's waffling a bunch of nonsense. This is all thanks to the big boss, Don Corneo. And I'm assuming it was Corneo. I don't know, it could be Corneo. Have a cornetto. Look at these zombies. Y'all a bunch of zombies, man. Look at them. Woohoo! Can we just get into it? Let's just do it. Come on. Wreck me. Phoenix down. Anything is a down. Hey, what's wrong? You want me to keep you company? I'm flattered, but no thanks. Because of the wonderful things he does. I ain't interested in a bunch of scrubs like you. Bunch of scrubs? Gee, settle down, what's his name? Bruce Springsteen? Hey, this guy's really a guy! Let's beat the shit out of him! Wow. The bigotry! How dare they? How dare they try and beat me up? Just because I wanted to wear a dress. Well, if an innocent animal, an interesting animal can't have an interesting conversation, what's the forest come to? Eastbound now, loaded up and trucking. We're gonna kill some people for no reason. Woohoo! Come on, what's the matter with you good for nothings? Alright, come on now. I'll show you how it's done. Battle Part 2. First Blood Part 2. Oh, he tried to get in close. I killed him at one hit anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether it's a limit break or not. Could be anything. Come on. Oh no, didn't kill them in one hit. There you go. Now that you said it, you jinxed it. You ruined it for yourself. Oh no, now he's taken a few hits. All of a sudden, this guy's got more health, even though he looks like the exact same type of person. Oh, he gets 2 attacks in a row. Okay, I see. Cheating. Oh look, he's still surviving. Wow. What a crock. And he's gone. Down goes Frazier. this. It's time to kick the towers and light the fires. Hey, you didn't even care about how I am? Nah, not really. Nah. Well, there's me and you are fine, and there's someone else that clearly isn't fine. So yeah, clearly you're fine. So yeah, quit being selfish. Come on, don't be shy. But Mr. Dunn, I'd like to explain something to you first. Of course, my dear. So this is where the game you could have a little bit of variation, because if he picks Cloud, then you're the actual person in the room, and you don't take part in those battles that just happened. Bam. What the hell? Who's that? I'm sorry, John. What? Oh, she just spins and that clothing comes off, but she had that on underneath, which clearly you would have seen because she had like her shoulders revealed. Oh, it's just a video game. No, it needs to be realistic. Otherwise, it's ruined the experience for me. No, if I told you that, I'd be killed. Talk if you don't tell us. I'll rip it off. Rip what off, do you say? Yeah, we all know what she's threatening to rip something off of him. How insane is this getting? People are swearing. The woman who's the healing character of the bunch is threatening to rip a man's genitals off. This chick is insane. She can heal and she can also destroy. She's like, it won't make it grow back. They're gonna wipe out the Sector 7 slums. Yeah, let's go. Just a second. Shut up. No, it'll only take a second. Why do you think scum like me babble on about the truth? Because I've given up on life? Woohoo, right. What? It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon. And we've been caught in a trap. Where did we go? No one knows. Not yet, at least. But we will soon. Meanwhile, in the office of the president of Shinra, Heidegger, I think that's how you say his name. Heidegger. Yeah, I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. What's the problem, Reeve? You want out? There's no getting out. Once you're in, you're in. I try to get out in there. Pull me back in. Reeve, flush your personal problems down the crapper. The mayor's against us anyway. We own the mayor. He just sits in this building all day, feeding the space. You still call that a mayor? He's a mayonnaise, that's what he is. A mayonnaise sandwich. You're tired. Won't you take a couple days off? Go somewhere. I think he does. You encounter him later on at a holiday place. We'll destroy Sector 7 and report that Avalanche did it. Then we'll send in the rescue operation carrying Shinra. This is perfect. Their evil machinations. Here we are. In the sewers. In the sewers? Man, this is terrible. Man, they're terrible. Uh-oh. Something's roaring. Maybe not. Boss battle. Sewer tsunami. Oh god, poopy water. Oh no. His big attack is all poopy water. Oh, disgusting. I had my mouth open. Jeepers creepers. Look at this guy with his big gold chains hanging up. Who would put gold chains on something you're trying to imprison? I mean, it broke them anyway, but like, why would you waste gold chains? Gold's not durable enough to work as chains. Maybe it's not actually gold, maybe it's copper or bronze or something similar. But still no good. Whatever it was, it bloody failed. certain characters doing certain things. Aerith should get a limit break soon, wouldn't she? No, not yet. Not yet. Don't be hasty, Master Mario. Extra damage. Oh no, more poopy water! Oh, it came from behind me that time! Oh, it's in my hair! Oh, good God, I'm gonna have a shower after this. Waiting for my turn. It's like the only attack it really seems to do, eh? It just keeps throwing poopy water at me. How does it have such control over the water? Oh, it killed itself, did it? It damaged itself when it does that shit. Funny. Shamed. Shamies. Don't give up. Never give up hope. Never surrender. No sacrifice, no victory. Are you Samuel James Witwicky, descendant of Archibald Witwicky? We are the Autobots, and I am Optimus Prime. Jump down. Whoop. Going further into the sewers. I thought we were trying to get out of the sewers, but we gotta go down before you can go up. Gotta make money to spend money. Gotta know when to fold them, know when to hold them. All those sayings. Whatever works. Oh, there. Poo crabs. Nobody wants to get ambushed by poo crabs. No one ever thinks about there being giant crabs in the sewers. They normally think of alligators or crocodiles or one of those things. That myth in New York City about there being crocodiles or alligators or one of those sorts of things. Down beneath our feet. In the mud water. Alrighty then. Climbing up a ladder, climbing up a ladder. Here's the railroad. Okay. Don't tell me to go home. Take me America, Rambo. Take me to America, Rambo. Oakley. Cool. We're going to call that another stream for now. So we got from the Sector 5 reactor, which we blew up. We got through the church where we met up with Aerith. We escaped. We got her to safety, and then she came on along with us for some more danger. And we found out that Tifa, our the first female character in the group, the ever-expanding group, got kidnapped by the sex-addicted, upper-class rich bastard, Don Corneo. I'm sure he's called Don because it's some sort of like mafioso-y type of thing. We managed to sort of save her from him, but then we got dropped. We got sort of tricked onto standing on a trapdoor and fell down into the sewers, but we managed to get away in one piece. Had a little boss battle there at the end again. We had a boss battle actually even in Sector 5 as well in the reactor against that robot character. What was his name? Airbuster. And here we are now in the railroad, where we've just got to escape the railroad, and then we've got to get back to our friends from the Avalanche group, who are apparently in danger. And we will find out all about that on the next stream which will be coming along soon. Very, very soon. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.